The bill in this fashion?
Well, we think this task force will be very helpful. We really have to examine why we're spending $364 million on tuition waivers. There's a lot of very surprising tuition waivers that we've uncovered in our research, and we want the task force to study this and to come back with recommendations so that we can save money. And to Senator Leifert's point, I agree with her ideas. Quite frankly, we should probably look to see if there's not a better way to make sure that these children who've been receiving these scholarships in a fair way across the state can be reinstated in some way, not by legislators giving them out, but perhaps by some other entity. So Senator Leifert's concern is mine, that the children are able to go to college who need it.
Well, you've been accused of not wanting to kill the legislative scholarship program, of wanting to keep it alive. Why have you changed?
There's a lot of good reasons to keep it, but obviously it's become a distraction here with a small number of people abusing it. And as a result, we've got some big issues down here like pensions and Medicaid and the budget to deal with in this next month. And so that's why we're going to abolish them now, but study the program and perhaps come back with reforms next year.
Do you have any frustration at members in your own caucus, for example, Senator Collins, Senator Sandoval, those who have used this program in a way that I think most people would agree is not
You know
right?
what? I think that there's people that have tried to do the right thing to help kids go to school, and that's what their motivation has been. And there's been perhaps some violations of the statute, either inadvertently or intentionally in some cases over the years. And so it's time to get rid of them. But again, we're going to study all of the waivers and come back with recommendations.
What do you think of this pattern, though, in which 5 or 6 kids will use the same address in a district?
You know, there's a lot of issues raised here. There are legislative scholarships that have been abused. There's been some people would say there's been scholarships that have given out to private sector have benefited from not legislative scholarships, but from tuition waivers. There's people who are, for example, who've worked in the media, who have received tuition waivers while they're over here covering this very story about legislative scholarship abuses. So people have gone to Charlie Wheeler's class that I've lectured to every year. They come over here and they work here and they get a tuition waiver. So that's something I think we should look at, and we should make sure that we save the money that the state needs to save.
Oh, hey,
right.
why the strategy to use the bill that passed the House, and why not just pass one straight up?
It's a House bill that already passed the House, so a Senate bill would be delayed over there. They've already got deadlines, so a House bill is the fastest way to pass it.
Okay, and are you concerned? I mean, you know how things work sometimes here.
No, I've talked to the Speaker. No, I've talked to the Speaker. He's supportive of the bill.
He is supportive of this bill
absolutely.
and this project, and you anticipate he'll pass it?
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks,
okay,
guys.
thanks.